Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
What's crack-a-lackin', citizens of the Reject Nation? Welcome back to Alien Earth. I am excited to get into episode 6. Last time we got to see Morrow's adventures, see what led him up to this point of the story, and we're going to get back, hopefully, fingers crossed, into the main event of the story of what's happening in episode 4. But, before we get into it, let's check in with how we're doing, how we're feeling today. I started with Tara last time. We're going to start with Coy today. Coy, how you doing?
I feel like Tara didn't get the blue pant, black shirt Reject Nation memo. And frankly, I love how vibrant you are, and we're dressed the same. Like not similar, but like Reject shirt, blue pant, rainbow bright. So other than the memo that went around, pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rainbow Bright Tara, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I was Rainbow Bright one Halloween. It was a blast of Rooney. I wore this thinking I was going to get the alien shirt. It'll probably pop up on the screen right now. We didn't get them in our physical copy. We'll get them in soon, but I was like, I'm going to have to throw in an alien shirt, but it's not here, so
It's okay.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good today. Yeah, it's been a chill day. I had therapy right before this, had a bomb breakfast, about to have a, hopefully, fingers crossed, pretty free weekend. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into the show. This is one of the best things on TV right now, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. But before we do, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping, okay? The Xenomorphs, the copyright gods, are taking us out, trying to take down our channel, but we can't let that happen. No. We're going to go on over to Patreon, be a royal reject, guys, and you can help us and watch Greg and John cover exclusive things over there where you can sync up with your own copy. Also, we got merch. Tara's bright, but we have a ton of different things like the Xenomorph in Time shirt. We also have chesties, so go check those shirts out, and an array of other reject shirts. You can also get both of those things, and you get 15% off on rejectnationshop.com. So, yeah, those are all the things for the housekeeping. Let's get into Earth.
All children, except one, grow up.
What?
They soon know that they will grow up, and the way Wendy knew was this. One day, when she was 2 years old, she was playing in a garden, and she plucked another flower and ran with it to her mother.
Uh-oh.
I suppose she must have looked rather delightful, for Mrs. Darling put her hand to her heart and cried, "Oh, why can't you remain like this forever?"
It's interesting that Wendy is the one that is the oldest, so she speaks to the parents and the kids, and she speaks to the aliens and the humans.
Right.
This was all that passed between them on the subject, but henceforth Wendy knew that she must grow up. You always know after you're 2. 2 is the beginning of the end.
That's a really good effect.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I love how she's like talking to it.
That would be interesting that she turned it in. It's behind the glass now.
You sure she's safe?
No.
Never.
An adult male, single-handed. This one's a child behind 3 inches of steel and tempered glass.
Safe isn't always about bodies.
So you're worried about what? Her intellect? Her emotions?
One day she's gonna graduate right from this place, and when she does, she's gonna need someone to take care of her.
That's like an onion asking, how do I take care of a star?
Damn.
Oh my God. That line.
You think he's going to let you take her with you? To do what?
Live? Be a family?
Your sister has potential to invent faster than light travel and explore the stars for thousands of years. And you want her to be a family?
She's just a kid.
Keep telling yourself that.
Oliphant's presence is so unique.
Totally.
You want to do trivial, stupid things like be a person?
Oh, the Cobra training thing I was saying before. Now the movement's even like she just had its tail move.
She said she was pregnant.
Pregnant.
She's had a traumatic...
Is that what I'm supposed to tell him?
She's always been emotional.
I thought we adjusted for that.
We did. Not enough.
What, to erase the things that make her her?
So how do we fix her?
In time. with enough therapy.
Yeah, the mind isn't tweakable like a machine.
I can help her. I just need time.
No, you're going in. Reset her to before the tower. Full memory wipe.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Savage.
You're talking about fundamentally altering your personality. That's against every principle of the program.
Don't be dramatic. You said it yourself. She's a child in distress. We're helping her. We've come too far to fail now just because you don't have the stomach to bring this home.
I won't do it.
Excuse me?
We'll do it.
Ooh.
What? His face.
No, wait. Are you
This is
kidding?
where we get divorced.
Your husband has qualms. Can you do it yourself?
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Then do it. You're fired.
You're
What?
fired, bro?
No.
You can't be serious.
Hold
What is it
on.
with evil white
Absolutely.
dudes in suits that are bald?
You disobeyed a direct order.
No, you need me.
No more, it seems.
What did she think was going to happen?
If you're still on the island at the end of the day, you'll be trespassing, and you may be shot.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They really are going to get divorced.
Yeah.
There's like no way. This is terrible.
I think it was a mistake bringing them here. Yeah, species from other world. You know how lucky we are they didn't escape in the crash?
They didn't ask to come here.
They're killers.
So are we.
So are people?
We have community.
Bees do that. Ants do that. They have hives, systems, whole colonies.
It tried to kill us.
Not this one.
Not
It's
yet.
not trying to kill you.
This is a yes place, not a no place.
Oh.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
The boy genius said that no is the first step to nothing. Being nothing, achieving nothing. And here,
Wow.
we say yes.
That's
That's
slippery
such good
slope.
brainwashing.
It's been a crazy few days. I'm so proud of you. I can't imagine how hard all this has been.
Oh, what a good brother.
It's not gonna be forever. I promise. I'm working out a way to get us out of here.
I hope so.
She doesn't want to leave.
What if I don't want to go?
Yeah, she like it, dear. Coy, was it you last time that said the girl who plays Wendy is Don Johnson's daughter?
Kyle Chandler's daughter.
Kyle Chandler's daughter.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my
crazy.
God, really?
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Kyle
she's...
Chandler's kid.
I'm Barrister McAfee, the moderator assigned to you by the governing collective known as the Five.
Ugh. Crusty ass feet.
Spread eagle barefoot.
As agreed upon by all corporations, the decision I reach after hearing evidence and argument will be legally binding.
Can we get a fight between them? I want it.
The USCSS Maginot is a science-class research vessel owned and operated by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation.
Oh, God.
This means that all data, equipment, personnel, and research materials on board are the sole property of Weyland-Yutani. Seizure and retention of these items is...
Sorry, can I?
No.
You dispute the facts listed by Miss Yutani.
What, that it's her ship? Yeah, sure. She can have it back as soon as I figure out how to remove it from my building without knocking it over. I'm saying maybe it was an attack, or maybe the pilot was drunk, or maybe the ship was so poorly maintained that the crash is a matter of criminal negligence. Now it's my job to figure out why so many of my citizens are dead.
Clever.
Believe me, we are already well into investigating...
If you think I'm gonna let you investigate your own crash, honey, you're crazy.
I already told you. You will be more than well compensated for the damage done.
It's not about money. I mean, I've got honey.
Wasn't Morrow get the footage from the crash?
Deep space biological specimen. Predatory. Weyland-Yutani was smuggling onto the planet in direct violation of like 50 intercorporate laws.
Untrue.
Oh, do you want to see the picture?
Oh.
So clever.
You can understand Mr. Cavalier's position.
Which is why we are willing to add an additional $10 billion to the settlement.
What?
Ugh.
For his pain and suffering.
It's 20.
15.
25.
Wow.
Oh.
20 it is.
Are we agreed then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
20 billion is insane.
Box them up and send them back. You know, as soon as the quarantine's over. Yeah, 6 weeks is the established precedent for off-world quarantine, isn't that right?
That is with a Brubaker Accord.
Oh, boy.
So slimy, this kid.
50 billion. Woo. And we take possession immediately.
Molly.
Jesus.
It's just not safe.
Oh.
You know,
Said he's got money, now he gets the
for the
man.
planet,
Oh.
living creatures, I mean, technically they don't belong to anyone.
God.
Savage.
It's 20 billion on top of practical damages, and we'll return the specimens at the end of legal quarantine. Your thoughts for all the victims of the Maginot crash are always welcome.
Oh. Get in there.
He killed so many of his own people, and he's
Totally.
still winning so many different ways.
Insane.
Because, yeah, even if Morrow does get the crash footage, it still incriminates.
Yeah.
Yeah, so legally it's still sticky.
I could have one of the Xenomorphs by the end of the day. The Prodigy has increased its on-island security substantially in the last 24 hours. Most likely in expectation of a frontal assault.
What do you recommend?
She values his opinion.
We destabilize the facility and exfil in the chaos.
Oh, here we go, baby. Let the chaos begin.
We're about to get into the third act of Peter Pan. Because
Yeah.
he's Captain Hook and he's about to invade. Because he's got the hand.
Yeah.
They must envy me.
Sure. Yesterday's model, the incredibly irrelevant robot. Who wouldn't want to be you? What's it like working for a company that's made you obsolete?
Damn.
I would imagine it's the pain that makes it satisfying, especially for cyborgs. That moment when you realize you're not a machine after all. First eyeball pops.
Oh.
They're so sick of both of them.
A few adjustments, sweetheart, okay? Isn't that a gift? To be able to remove the trauma.
This is going to
Dang.
backfire on you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Majorly.
So bad.
So bad. So savage. I had forgotten about that she almost attacked her. And now it's, yeah, well,
It'll be longer, okay?
She's a forgiving mother.
yeah.
Yo, so I'm still pregnant.
You feeling better? Better than what? I feel fine. Normal, I guess. I feel like I slept for 1,000 years, though. You said you were gonna have a baby. When?
A few days ago, we were in the training room and we had that hike.
No, when Slightly and Smee got back from the crash.
Why would they not tell her that they might wipe her memory?
Yeah. Why would they have her wake her up?
We went to the city, Nips, and the ship was crashed. We had to go through and save all these people. You found the eye, and it really scared you.
Love this slow pushing.
Stop it.
Stop. What? I don't have any of that.
Oh, God.
What a not human answer.
What's wrong with
Oh,
me?
man.
I don't have any of that.
Well, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure you'll get it back.
No, she won't.
You do remember going with Arthur and Dame Sylvia? Well, after you said you were gonna have a baby,
So they definitely didn't tell her because she's finding out right now.
Yep.
Right.
It just clicked.
And now she knows that's possible and they
Like,
can do that to her.
If I don't know, it feels counterproductive for them to delete her memories for if the other
Not
ones still
tell anyone
remember.
else.
Yeah.
He did not alarm her, for she thought she had seen him before in the faces of many women who have no children. But in her dream, he had rent the film that obscures the Neverland. And she saw Wendy and John and Michael peeping through the gap.
Leave me alone. Hey, are you okay? I'm fine. We're still friends though, right? Dude, please, I just need to take care of this stuff, all right?
This poor black kid's gotten the shortest stick in this
Totally.
entire show.
Everybody's so cranky here. It's not fun anymore. It's not everything's supposed to be fun. We're grown-ups now. Being grown-up sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, let me just take care of this stuff, and I promise later on we can play all the games you want. Really? Yeah.
Oh, so sweet.
What are you doing? Just giving you a grown-up hug.
These actors did a really good job, like, studying kid traits. Like,
Yeah.
the little, like, the way he bobs side to side and, like, that's such a like, innocent kid. Like, hee.
Yeah.
Totally.
What was your name before?
Arush. You have to hurry.
Oh, God.
Yikes.
You need to come with me.
It's just unfair. Wendy gets to see her family, but what do I get? I want to show you something.
So creepy, but he's trying to keep his cool.
It's a secret. Come on, it'll be fun. We were just gonna talk when I'm back, okay?
Oh.
We need to go now. It's for Wendy.
The way he captures fear and urgency is really impressive, while also maintaining that innocence of a child.
Yeah. freaking out as a kid.
What the hell was that about?
I have no idea. Let's get you geared up.
Oh, man.
Commercial breaks.
I'd rather be out here with the bugs, lizards, and slugs. Suits me fine. Scary shit's in that lab.
Yep.
I heard Yutani's pissed. I sent some of our cyborgs to get our monsters back. That's why we're here patrolling. Gotta be on alert.
We're on an island in the middle of fucking
That
nowhere.
kid is always in the crosshairs.
Totally.
Every direction.
Are we close enough to the mainland for boats?
Down this path and you'll see a sign for boat docks.
It's not like you can just get a weekend pass, though. Everything is under strict control.
My dad took me on a boat once, a long time ago. You grew up around boats?
Stop.
Stop what?
Whatever you're planning.
Pretty obvious, kid.
Yeah.
We got a good thing going here. We're alive. We get paid. Don't fuck it up.
The monsters are here.
Maybe, but if I'm here, at least I know.
Know what?
Where they are.
Don't F it up, man.
Just because you know where they are doesn't mean you're safe. Dang. And bigger.
Quick.
Mm-hmm.
They do grow fast. I'm really curious how that mental process speed is if they're talking, though.
Yeah.
Like, is it an adolescent? Does it grow and more intelligent? Or is it all just hive mind? She looks so much like Alita Battle Angel.
For sure.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally.
For sure.
Like, as a person.
Yeah, as a real person, right.
Absolutely.
What do you need me to do?
The creatures need to be fed and watered. Check the data from last night and pick the next experiment from the list. Follow protocols to the letter. The scientific method is a method, not a suggestion box.
I got it.
He's so proud to be an adult.
I have to go. Kirsch needs me for something in the lab.
Should I come?
Nope, I got it.
This is how they get out.
God, he's gonna like forget to lock a door. Or
Yeah, like this is definitely how they get out. Like whatever
right?
it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Because his body language and innocence and bopping around, the
Yeah.
animals, the creatures are smart to see too.
Yep. Wow, that was a great visual.
How do you guys get the food out?
The door on the other side opens up.
Yeah, it lowers so there's no direct in out. Like there's like a double seal.
Ooh. Oh. Yep, that's how we do it.
Shit.
Okay. All right. Oh, they noticed that for sure. Oh God, no.
Yeah, you're talking about like a food window in Compton, right? Where
Yeah.
It's like, but I'm
there's
saying,
two different ones at different levels, so there's a seal between because it's got to be sterilized. So there's probably an actual seal.
Right.
okay.
See how like that's pressurized like for hands and stuff? Like I think there's an actual vacuum seal, but he's about to break that. There he goes.
Oh God, what an idiot.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
Kiddo. What are you doing?
With the sheep specifically? Wow. Okay.
Oh, sheep's next door. It's
Oh, you're right,
whatever
right,
this
right.
thing
That's
is.
the freaking honeycomb thing.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Oh
Very
my God.
Dude.
God.
Now he's trapped in there.
Oh my God.
Now he's gonna fight to get out. That's how it's gonna get out. He's gonna get eaten and then something.
Yep. You definitely don't got it, kid.
I want those maintenance on those lab materials.
That's on us.
Yeah, juiced on him.
Oh, it's
It's melting him. Oh, God. Oh, poor kid. Oh, God. Oh, that's so violent. Acid.
This is an amazing visual, and they're still rolling on it. We have not cut. I can't get enough. Wow, that was amazing.
Little kid just died. Oof.
That was rough.
Oh, it's more. Oh, God.
That hive's going to eat.
Oh, they eat. Okay, they eat synthetic juice.
Are they going in?
Oh, they're
wow.
Ooh, and
When they seem to be growing up, which is against the rules, Peter thins them out.
The sheep Peter Pan. Or is the boy genius Peter Pan, and he orchestrated that?
Oh.
Right.
I think that was the implication. The boy
Earlier,
was
he was Peter Pan, but
Yeah.
but applying it to that situation.
What did you do to her?
What did you do?
Nibs. She doesn't remember half the stuff we did this week. We found a glitch. The only way we could fix it. We made her forget. We removed the corrupt data before it could corrupt the rest of her.
That's a funny word. Corrupt.
It means...
I know what it means. I'm not stupid.
Please, Wendy, I have the utmost respect for you. All of you.
Because we're special.
Of course. You are. You have potential beyond anything we imagined. You've been going to the secure lab a lot, Kirsch told me.
Someone has to watch. They didn't ask to come here.
The specimens collected by Wayland.
He's studying them. They're experiments to him.
Oh, she looks powerful with that upward
Yeah.
position.
And she looks small.
That's what we do. We study.
Like you study us.
Wendy.
That's not my name.
Oh, here we go.
Taking her power back.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Why don't we sit down?
He
You could-
said stop pretending. He said, are we people or are we something else? And he said, stop pretending to be people. And I think he's right. I don't want to be people anymore if this is what people are. Killing things, taking them apart just to see what's inside.
Who said?
Kirsch. He said people get romantic about things, feelings.
Uh-oh.
But that we don't have to. We can get rid of all of that, all the sadness.
No.
All the madness. See the world for what it really is, not how it feels.
That's what makes us human, but that's what you don't want to be.
Everything we're doing here, we do for you. You're on a journey that no one's ever taken before. You have to tell me what's wrong so that I can help you fix it.
What if you're what's wrong?
Oh.
I want to see her riding on the back of a xenomorph with her blade by the end of the season.
Yeah, does she turn on humanity?
That would be nuts, except for her brother. Her brother's her last.
Unless her brother doesn't make it.
Yeah, something tells me that's going to be the case.
You got a second?
Oh, hi. Joe, right? Or do you prefer Hermit?
What are you doing?
Nothing, just getting out of here. Quick trip. Not like I was fired or anything.
They fired you?
Yes, but don't worry about me. I have like 6 degrees. Did you want something?
I noticed how you seem to care.
Yeah, I did.
All the double talk's fun.
I can ask you something, and you can give me an honest answer, and then maybe I can just relax.
Well, most of what we do here is pretty confidential, but I'll answer what I can.
Is my sister safe?
Define safe.
Be honest, please.
Of course she is. As safe as a safe in a bank. And the missus and me do everything we can to ensure the kids' well-being. Here, let me show you.
All the double talk and then...
You gonna write it down
Totally.
so you can see the actual messages? I wouldn't write it on the computer, though. Maybe like pen and paper.
There's me, looking healthy.
Oh, they're going to find...
Wendy.
Oh, code 102770.
I hope you can memorize that.
Here's Wendy's vitals, looking totally normal.
Turn off her tracker.
Love this. This is so fun. Why?
One good man. Only two good men in here.
Yep.
That's all the reassurances I can give you. Yeah, we do everything we can for them. Best care, all the time.
You talked to the right guy.
That's really all I needed to hear. Thank you. Have a good trip.
That brother gone.
Yeah, man. This actor's last episode.
Totally.
I feel for him.
Bye, buddy.
Thanks for your service.
One of two things is going to happen. Either A, he bites it, or B, he is close.
Oh, no, not connected.
Yikes.
We couldn't turn it off.
A rut-row. You get caught, dude. Or B, he becomes a hybrid. And then he really can't escape.
Oh. He's about to find him.
Yep.
Oh, so it triggered the other ones because it was asking if anybody else wanted to turn off, and it told him that guy's tracker's missing because he's food.
Yep.
Wasn't it? Sure you can. You're a good boy. Do you want to say goodbye to your mother before she dies?
Please.
Oh my God.
Jesus, he's the worst. He's the worst.
I know, and I fought for him last episode. I'm so sorry about that, audience. I am so sorry.
Funny. For a second, you had me.
I know.
Are you looking for Toodles? Tracker's offline. You seen him?
No, Gosh asked me to watch his stuff, so he didn't give me them.
Whoa, look at determination.
Toodles?
Because that's a human that's going to take a facehugger. Because that's what he needed. It didn't need to be Hermit. It needed to be a person.
Yeah.
Now I'm worried about him.
Totally.
Yeah. Oh, I can't see his face. I'm scared. Oh, another eyeball.
That looks awesome and gnarly.
I thought they ate the eyeball. I guess just the fluid around the ball. No, they're still in there, dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're gonna let them out. You're gonna let all the aliens out. Oh, this is sick. Oh, I'm scared.
Ooh, spooky.
Fire! I need you.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it.
Concerned about one, but the fly things are also a problem. You're not even gonna close the door. You're not gonna close the door.
He's all over.
You're gonna ruin everything. You're gonna ruin everything for everybody.
Oh,
no! My God!
Sally, open the door from the outside. I'm locked in.
Say I'm sorry. You gotta go.
Here's my family.
What?
I have a family too.
I have a family.
They give him that one last heroic act.
It's all going to hell.
Yeah, this is Dr. Sylvia and...
We've got him.
We got face hugs.
Oh, boy. Yep, done for. That looks awesome.
Yeah, no one's ever opening that door again. Yeah.
Well, you done did it, kid.
Everything okay?
Tell him.
Affirmative.
Oh, no!
Okay.
What's your plan?
Interesting.
You're not safe either, dude. You have the freaking fly door open with the bugs.
What? Why are you trying to talk to him right now?
I think you're
Oh, my God. Here we go.
They got a taste for synthetic.
You're cooked, too.
Hybrids getting ate.
The only thing you have to defend you is the eyeball monster. Because they hate the xenomorphs, apparently. The sheep is on your side, kind of.
Oh, dude.
Gnarly.
Oh, you can open the vent, too. That's wonderful. Let them all through the building.
Play.
Oh, I love it.
It's a cool way to show strength that he's just moving his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it out.
Great POV.
Oh, bug cam. Sorry. Oh, that's your arcade.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
That liquid looks so gross.
Yeah, gnarly.
He's calm like a bomb. Oh, that's great.
Oh, wow. What an amazingly edited episode.
Rage Against the Machine's calm like a bomb over that sheep is mwah. Oh, wait, no, this is Godsmack. I was wrong. Hold on one sec.
Oh, play it?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I thought it was calm like a bomb, but I think it's actually Godsmack. I want to see the... Yeah, it's Godsmack.
Man,
it is?
nice
Yes.
call.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sit there spinning through your eyes. That's also a good first lyric to that evil sheep. Oh, man.
Wow.
Jesus, y'all, man. Okay.
That flew by.
Really did. These
That was a
episodes are
packed one.
quick.
Yeah.
Man.
Reject Nation, this shirt, you can find it at rejectnationshop.com, along with many of our other apparel.
And I'll tell you, when we first launched that merch shop, we weren't then, and we're still not now, website developers. We just knew we wanted a place where fans of ours could grab shirts, hoodies, mugs, and support the channel. And for the longest time, we didn't do it because the idea of like building and running a shop sounded daunting. And then we were recommended by a friend, Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, including ours and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. What made the difference for us is how user-friendly it is. They have ready-to-go templates, and we were able to build a great-looking store without having to touch a single line of code. It also gives us powerful tools to grow. They have AI that writes product descriptions, built-in email and social marketing, and expert support with things like inventory and shipping. It's like having a whole team behind you. So if you have a business in mind or do have a business already that you want to expand, if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into Shopify on your side. Sign up for $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/rejects. That's shopify.com/rejects. Thank you so much, Shopify, for helping be an extension of Real Rejects. Thank you.
Guys, if you listen to this on Apple or Spotify, we just watched Alien Earth Episode 6. Thank you to Prepper for cutting down these highlights as we get into it. Started with this man over in the review, Mr. Coy. Or we started, yes, go.
I Godsmack at the end, man. The needle drops, Noah Hawley, sit there spinning through your eyes, something to claim everything you thought was alive. Like, the lyrics are so good for the show. I am so impressed by, there was a moment when we were discussing one of the Lost Boys not having a lot of screen time, but then even that one had. They've done a really good job giving everyone enough of an arc that you care without being overwhelmed by the size of the ensemble and then manipulating us. Like, I forgot how invested I was in that kid's family.
Yeah.
And then I hated him so much because he betrayed the one good man. And I hadn't cared about the one good man all that much until he did the one good man thing.
Right.
Like, they're so good at giving you like a baseline 4, and then in an episode they can make someone be like an 8, and then you care just enough to like kill them, like in a good horror movie where you give someone that one big heroic act. So that makes me even more intrigued by how this ends, because I didn't realize how invested I was in so many subplots until it cost me. The world building and the playfulness with the Lost Boys elements, the Peter Pan flying, the lawyer scene, the manipulation that everyone's doing. Like, there's so much chess being played. And I now I'm starting to think that Wendy might turn on humanity. I don't know if she's. I think if we lose Hermit, we lose Wendy, and if we lose Wendy,
it's over.
Damn.
She said she didn't want to be called Wendy. What was her real name?
Mercy or Marcy?
Marcy, yeah.
I think Marcy or Mercy.
She'll show no mercy.
No.
But yeah, really love this episode.
Yeah. How you feeling, Tara?
I loved it too. A lot of moving pieces in this. What has got me is that Kirsch lied. He's a synthetic.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, he can lie? I thought he could not lie to his like boss, to his superior. Like, and so now I'm like, whoa, that really got me when he's like affirmative and he is staring at a facehugger with one of their engineers on the ground, and I don't even think he knows that engineer is fired. So I'm like, what is gonna happen there? That has me very, very intrigued. The rest of it is wild, meaning that girl, her memory's totally wiped. She was aggressive towards the scientist earlier, which I had forgotten about. It's going to be wackadoo if Wendy does turn on humanity, because she says, you are what's wrong. And she kind of got on the side of thinking, well, maybe what the scientist did to the other girl, the redhead, I forgot her name, sorry, was almost like a blessing in disguise. I felt like Wendy was almost going to be like, maybe it's a good thing, but then I realized no. Which is a plus, because I don't think it's a good thing. And I need the redhead to wake up and cause some chaos, because this is already so chaotic that I'm like, one more piece in the puzzle, it's going to be insane. And I'm so here for it.
Yeah, no, this has been really, really good. The continuing of what we started in the first 4 episodes. We're back from our detour. We got some more knowledge, more insight as to what happened prior to this. And now that we're back into it, it's ramping up in some really fascinating ways. I love the fact that Wendy is now straight up communicating with the Xenomorph as it gets bigger and scarier every day. I love the fact that we got to dive further into what it means to be human versus what it means to be a hybrid. And do you want to be human, knowing the downfalls or what you perceive to be the weaknesses of humanity, having the memories of that coupled with the knowledge of what it means to be greater, for lack of a better term. Yeah, this is just another great episode that is slowly turning up the temperature of everything that we've seen up to this point. And, people are going to do stupid things. People are going to do selfish things. And that is going to be the downfall of what we know is happening in our current era of what's amongst this episode. I feel bad for the one dude who died because he was just trying to do his job and the sheep had to ram the glass. And now, it's not only humans that are in danger. Now the synthetics are in danger.
I feel bad for the one human. The one human, his wife betrayed him and cost him his life.
Yeah,
Totally.
I feel really, really bad for him. Of course, he was the one of 2 good guys still left in this show, and now we are down to 1, and we don't even know if he's going to make it to the end of the season or if he's going to survive the finale of the season.
I don't feel good about Hermit.
I don't feel good about Hermit.
I'm worried about Hermit.
102770. That's the boat code, buddy.
Nice.
That's the one. Good job. I definitely would have. My ADHD, I would have forgot it 2 minutes after I saw it.
When he was,
what was it again?
When he was trying to type in the code, the next scene, I was like, don't know what that code was.
No.
And it wasn't even the same code. I was like, if the boat code was the same as the door code, I'm dead. So, it was the next scene. I was like, shit.
Right.
I was like, he can't take out a pen because then it's obviously showing something on the screen. But then I'm like, what is it? Yeah. I'm also wondering what if Oliphant didn't lie and Peter Pan, Boy Genius, wants them to get out?
Oh, okay.
Right, because
what if he cares more about the aliens? I mean, he clearly cares more about them than the hybrids, but what if he wants them loose on Earth and he can blame Yutani?
But how does that increase his profit margins?
Because I thought he was trying to sell them.
They're weapons, and he's already been studying them. What if he's gotten enough? I don't know. I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
What if there's something that he wants out of them escaping?
I'm trying to remember if he knows that Wendy killed a Xenomorph. Do we know that fact? No, because they're both just on the floor.
Yeah.
But no, they brought in the Xenomorph body.
Yeah.
So maybe they do know, because I'm like, okay, if he wants them to get out, they do spread through Earth, and that's furthers him promoting the fact that his hybrids.
Team Xenomorph.
Dude,
Yeah,
and now she could talk to it, and it's so big. And her leaving saying, you're what's wrong, she's going to go talk to Xenomorph.
Yeah.
And they're going to be a team. And she's so fit.
Yeah, she's
She
so.
is.
That's not an
Yoked.
accident. This episode, they were like, show how
In
jacked
her
she is.
freaking arms.
Her
like,
deltoids are incredible. The
oh.
striations
Yeah.
on her deltoid striations are very hard to get.
Get it,
That's
girl.
a very low body fat percentage. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Kyle
killing it.
Chandler's kid.
Good stuff.
I wish I knew her name because I feel very bad about calling her.
Yeah, Kyle Chandler's kid.
Miss
But
Chandler.
You're very talented. Miss
Yeah,
Chandler.
you are. You are.
I think this is my favorite episode.
Yeah.
This or the first one.
Or this was
But the first one is so like the world. Like that there's a novelty element to the first one that might be my favorite. But this is probably my second favorite.
Yeah, they've continued to build for me. Wow, I had one issue with it. It was the fact that, why would they not wash the other kids' memories or not tell them that this girl got her memory
Oh,
wiped?
yeah, that's right. Okay, first episode. You're right. That is a major flaw. And it bothered me during, but so much cool shit happened in the third act, I forgot. That definitely bothered me.
I was like, that's gonna backfire on
At
you guys
least
later.
tell them.
Right.
Exactly. Or, erase all their memories at the event if you're going to just cover your bases. But, we wouldn't have a story if that happened.
Yeah, it is one of those like, magic bean. Like, you gotta let this one thing has to be okay.
Let it slide.
Yeah, that's what's like, little shiny stuff over here. There's some cool stuff.
She's worried about her husband being fired, and they're obviously going to get divorced.
That's so
She
crazy.
didn't have time to think ahead.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, thinking back, because obviously, the last episode didn't really cover anything that was happening in this episode. Because I'm thinking, like, if you were to play this back after the entire season's over, could you just play 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then not feel 5 as necessary? Because as at this point in time, I don't know if there's anything that 5 added specifically to the progression of this episode, unless the information in that one becomes relevant in 7 or 8.
I'd say like watch 5, 1, 2, 3. I think the element of you. I mean, I like not chronological storytelling, so I'm sure it's going to pay off in 7 and 8. But even just in this episode, seeing that Yutani trusts him to the level of like consulting with him.
Yeah.
Like there's a reciprocal trust we learned in the flashback of like her grandma taking him in. Like that was a very key detail. Seeing how like these creatures grew up and escaped, like that was more context, but their relationship I feel like is going to be big in 7.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because we got a little bit of that prior to this episode, because I think he was on the phone with Yutani.
Yeah.
But yeah, that 5 is what established the trust in the relationship.
And it grew here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes in for decisions.
I love
and
that
stuff.
scene of them all talking and him just manipulating the whole system. To him,
God.
like, getting paid and like,
keeping the freaking aliens,
6 weeks
dude.
the
Like
aliens.
what?
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Now, do you feel like Morrow and Yutani could have used that video of Prodigy and the guy who betrayed them on the ship talking to each other as planned to crash the ship as like leverage against Prodigy?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why he didn't mention that at all.
Yeah.
I don't know what Morrow's deal's playing. Like he's a rogue agent.
Yeah.
He really is.
Morrow and Kier? No, not Kier. That's Severance.
Yeah, Morrow and Kirsch were both like
a liar who may not have lied if he wanted.
I doubt. I'm just like, there's so many variables.
There is. There's a lot going on.
We only got 2 left. I really hope this show gets a season 2.
Me too.
It's written to start something. It's not written as a limited series. It's written as a show.
Yeah.
So that's why I think
we haven't even been back to the wreck yet again.
Yeah.
No.
Like I thought we were gonna go back to that, and we have not been there, really.
Do you think aliens get out next episode, or is it episode 8 at the end that kicks off Alien Earth? Because they're on Earth, but
they're on an island.
Do you think they get continental?
Probably 7, because I feel like penultimate episodes are typically when shit goes crazy.
Okay, and then 8, they're like spreading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us the season 2 to let us have that a Xenomorph in California episode.
Yeah, and I wonder, because I realized that I guess this is only taking place in the span of a week.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, wow.
Yeah, when
this
she was
feels longer
describing
than
like
that.
a couple days ago, I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought this has been like a few
Totally.
weeks at least. But yeah, because we know that this takes place 2 years before the first Alien movie, which makes me question some things. I don't want to get too into the weeds with continuity and stuff, because synthetics were a prominent part of Weyland-Yutani, and now they're using a cyborg. So maybe this is the event that transitions them into full cybernetic or no, because of Prometheus. Anyway, you guys can let us know down in the comments what you guys think is the continuity of this and the weeds and your theories and whatnot. I'm just excited to see what happens next.
I wonder if the kid, he drags the engineer facehugger body in there. Is he just going to climb through the air vents to get it to Morrow? And then if Morrow has it, brings it to her, now do they know that it's going to be a chesty? They probably don't know.
Yeah.
And now, will she have a chesty running around?
Ooh, you know what I think's going to happen? I think they're going to have Wendy's Xenomorph fight the other Xenomorph. And Wendy's is going to be under her control.
Right. So Wendy has hers, which we know. And then you're saying once Morrow takes the facehugger, I'm thinking the chesty pops up with the Weyland, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you're thinking they'll fight.
Maybe even before that point, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the time in which they pop really varies, because I don't think there's any rhyme or reason or consistency in that, unless there's something I don't know, Alien fans. So please, inform me in the comments, enlighten me. But yeah, I think that the facehugger that just went, the chest burster is going to come out. They're both going to be on the island, and then eventually they're gonna clash. But somehow the sheep plays into all of this. Because we ended on the shot of the sheep.
We did. The sheep is smart.
Mastermind.
Smart as hell.
Sheep's doing all of this.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with him on that.
Listening to
Sheep.
Sully Erna. He's out there listening to Godsmack manipulating things.
Oh yeah. You You didn't see it on it when you were looking at his face, but he definitely had the steeple.
Oh,
steeple energy.
He really did.
Oh, what's that sheep planning? I don't know, but I'm
Sheep
excited.
witchcraft
I love
right
that
there.
Noah Hawley listens to all the music I listened to in high school. Like, I really love, like, these are throwback songs. I saw Godsmack live, like, 4 times in high school. Like
Oh my God.
Like, Rage Against the Machine, Godsmack, he's, like, nailing my
Taking you
exact.
back.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to listen to this the way home now.
I love it.
Dude, we love nostalgic. We love nostalgic energy. All right, you guys have any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I just want to see him get to the boat, him remember the code, and who's going to be in the boat? What if she takes the Xenomorph and her brother on the boat, and they got to go to fight the other chesty that popped with Waylon and Morrow?
That would be crazy. Tara, what's the code? What's the code?
102770.
Damn,
I'm so
thank
impressed.
You. I still
forgot it in the last 5 minutes.
She just said it, and I already
Yep,
forgot it.
it's me and Aaron are dead.
We're dead. We're done. We're not getting on that boat. I'm sorry. But yeah, Coy, you got any final thoughts before we get out?
I'm just really impressed at how much I care about more characters than I realized. Now that they're starting to die, I'm like, oh no, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize. And I think that's really good writing. I also really enjoy all the Peter Pan metaphors kind of coming to a head, and I think it hasn't addressed the human stuff it posited as strongly as I think it will. I think the last 2 episodes are going to be a lot of action, but I think it's going to be a lot of like looking at what makes us human, because those were all the questions the first act asked. The second act gave us all the exposition and like turmoil and like company stuff, and like I think the last 2, and that's my prediction, is there'll be some like what makes a person, what makes a cyber, like they did a little bit in the elevator.
Yeah.
But like that,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a factor in the last 2.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah, I am also excited to see what goes down. You know, who survives this finale, who perishes. Will Prodigy finally get some shoes after these events? I don't know. I'm very curious.
Tactile feet.
Tactile feet. Yeah, guys, that'll be it for us today, and we'll see you guys on episode 7. Deuces.